Hey everybody, this is Andy and welcome to the Andy Show. I wanted to let you know about Jireh Token. Most of you already know this is my token. It is currently sitting at 601653. Notice that we have never gone below launch price. Launch price, it started out with 100 billion tokens. We started with 20 BNB, and as you can see here, started out with about 6,500 in value, which the launch price, the first purchase was 7 zeros, 43.33, and that was a price that has never dropped below that price since we launched. And we are currently sitting at just shy of 4x from our starting point. No person got any tokens. We made all 100 billion available. In fact, let me see if I can find it here. Okay, it took me just over an hour to get into my own token to buy my own. So it was, and then I was able to buy a little bit more, but I made this 100% fair. I renounced the contract, and we pay dividends or rewards or whatever you want to call it. You make money every time there's a buy or a sell. You're adding to your tokens. So if you've bought your 100 million tokens and now you've got 113 million and whatever, it's because you get a piece of every buy and sell. Okay. It's just not terribly active, but I think our testament is that we have held around 4x almost from the beginning. This is the middle of August right here when we hit our peak, but again, it's never been way down here where we launched. So it's still a solid token. It's still available, and the only way it's going to continue to grow is by people spreading the word. We need some help. I'm not paying people for this. This is a charity utility token, and I'm just not going to pay money for people to promote it. And it is not only expensive, it's almost a waste of money right now during this bear market. Only your top tokens are doing a lot of trading, but I hope with a little help that is changed. Yeah, right now I am, rather than pay influencers and pay promoters, I would rather give it directly to you, the ones who take a chance and invest with us. So that's why we are offering, through the end of this month, you can double your tokens. Whatever's in your wallet after 90 days and was purchased between now and April 30th, we will give you that many more tokens after the 90 days. So you got to hold them, but you order or you buy 1 billion tokens, and that's what, well, you're not going to have so much sitting in your wallet because of the taxes, but you know, there's a few percent that don't get into your wallet. But you have 1 billion, then we're going to give you 1 billion tokens. You just made 100% on your money, pretty much. And with the incredibly cheap fees for BNB, I think most of you saw where I tried to make a trade the other day, and it was between 800 and something up to over $1,600 for a transaction fee, and I was only buying 500 bucks worth of a token. So gas fees are stupid high with Ethereum, And that's why we chose to go with the Binance chain to start with. We've got a burn mechanism in place where we are burning tokens. If anyone, I tell you what, if we have 50 buys between now and the April 30th, if I have 50 buys, I will burn another billion tokens on top of whatever we should burn from those buys. Okay, so we want the burn to kick in. Why do we want the burn to kick in? Well, the less tokens, the higher the demand. Less supply, higher demand. And theoretically, it doesn't do anything for the short-term price of the token, but it will eventually do something over long term. Again, Jireh Token is a charity / utility token in that we are going to help widows in need, widows on fixed income, and our utility is we're going to be purchasing real property and leasing that property out, and a portion of the funds that come into us through those leases and rentals will go to help Jireh Token. Another thing that will feed this ecosystem is all the other tokens that we own. Any profits made from those tokens, a significant portion would go toward furthering both our charity and our utility. So it's not just this token that's going to do that for us. We are not going to depend on what little fees and stuff that we get from the buys and sells of the token. So we've got a lot of other tokens, a lot of other money invested, and we are going to use all that to further the ecosystem for Jireh Token. I don't think people understand the possibilities here. But again, it takes you helping get the word out, okay? We must get the word out on this, and you need to let people know. It's kind of been stagnant here. Our activity has not been great, but I think with this bonus buys offer that people may decide to jump in here, and of course any buy increases the price, any sell decreases the price. We're just like the stock market, so we want a lot more buys, we want people holding, and I don't mind giving you the money rather than giving it to a promoter or an influencer who are going to get a few people in to buy and dump. Our goal is to build this up. Our goal is to burn and burn and burn. And one thing I failed to mention is in this burn, this is what we've burned so far. If you add those up, it's less than this right here. Because every buy and sell where you get reflections, so does the burn wallet. So it's going to keep growing and keep growing. The faster and the more active, the more the burn, the less supply, the higher the demand. It all works together, and I need your help to get more people motivated, get more people involved, get more people spreading the word on Twitter and Telegram and Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else. No way I can do it by myself, and that's what I've been doing for most of the last nearly 10 months that the token has been active, and now I am asking for your help. So if you have Telegram, join us. I'll have the link in the description on the video. If you're on Twitter, start liking, follow Jireh.com, like, retweet, let people know we're there, let people know about the token. We probably haven't reached 1/10% of the population, and only one out of every so many are going to take a shot, and those that do, I believe, will benefit from it. Of course, there are no guarantees, and this is not financial advice in any way. It is a passion to help others that drove me to creating the token, to launching the token, and to keeping it going. We're not going anywhere. There are so many slimy people out there, like Rodney with Nutra and others that pretend to care and don't. It's not going to happen here. I'm not going under. I'm not going to blame somebody else for my failures. And all I can say is, come aboard and let's get Jireh to be one of the top, I'll take one of the top 500 most traded tokens. Let's get going. Thanks for any help you can give us. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And we'll talk soon. God bless you, everybody. Take care.